What's the deal, man? It's What on McClain, Ram McClain TV. Like, comment, and subscribe. All that good stuff. And why that black girl talking to them white boys? You gonna make your daddy mad? Welcome to the channel, man. Look, we back again to wrinkly white tee. I ain't ironed my shirt. Look, this is my undershirt, all right? Kind of hot out here. It's humid. Put that battery on. Put the windows down. All right. Great content for y'all today, man. We gotta talk about something that popped up recently. Recently, see this dude RASHAD JAMAL get in contact with 607 and I just think it's weird that, you know, he's getting some traction with 607 I already thought dude was a plant. I ain't really think RASHAD JAMAL was organic, but I always thought dude was a plant, right? He was on 607 podcast recently. They called him in and they said they don't believe he did it. They didn't believe he got set up. Y'all, I believe all the spiritual leaders was weird. Why do y'all all got the same charge? Oh, they gonna put it on me because you know you can't deny that charge. That's like saying if they can take, you can do that with anybody then. Is there anybody that want to take that? I can put a random charge on you. I really do believe those spiritual leaders did that. Reason why? When you in those cults, the kids be running around nude. They be running around nude. And they said RASHAD JAMAL had a cult. So they'll do stuff with these underage children in the name of the cult. Just because you do it as a religious thing don't mean it's wrong. Only time people who get away with it is them Juliet Echo whiskeys. Them Juliet Echo whiskeys can get away with it because they can, during the circumcision for a child, the rabbi sucks the tip of the male boy's genitalia and pulls the blood to the tip of it. This is real. They can get away with stuff like that because, you know, they the Juliet Echo whiskeys. They them big nose people. However, they got an established religion to do stuff like that. You, on the other hand, you just a black dude in your house with some random people. Of course, them charges can fall on you. And it trips me out that so many of those leaders fell down with the same charges. Like Brother Polite had those charges. Eligio Bishop, the master teacher, what's his name? What was it? Master teacher, what was his name? I don't know. Nature Boy, he had those charges. All them dudes had those charges. It's hot in this car, man. I had to turn the AC on, but I ain't trying to waste no gas. All those dudes had those charges, and it's just weird that why they all in it. I know why they do it with the children. The reason why, because there is a ranking system you have to go through. And all those guys go through the ranking system not knowing that just because you're trying to rank up and you rank up don't mean we ain't gonna backstab you, right? So in order to rank up, there's a rank you gotta do. You gotta do some man-on-man stuff, and you gotta get your rectum split. And there's another rank. You gotta touch a child. That's why so many pastors and all them, to get to this rank of fame and riches, you have to do something with somebody underage, right? And these rappers know, these guys like RASHAD JAMAL, Brother Polite, they know about it. But at the end of the day, they didn't make friends with the right people or the white people to take care of them and protect them. So yeah, you did your little ritual to get to your little rank where you need to be. But however, you're not protected because you ain't rub elbows with us yet. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, them and those guys will read a bunch of books. Y'all, them dudes ain't special, man. RASHAD JAMAL, Brother Polite, Young Pharaoh, Side Netter, all those dudes are not special. They in it for the bread. That's why all those spiritual leaders went down. They all went down because they was not in it for spiritual reasons. They were in it to get a following, to brainwash y'all, and for the bread. I do it for the bread, y'all. I'm on YouTube right now for the bread. Right now, I can honestly tell y'all that. This has nothing to do with passion. I do want to save the world, but how I want to save the world, I do need to build a following. But the way I save the world is going to be with me. It's going to have to be with me just leaving a ripple effect. That maybe my words and my actions and my revolution can lead to a ripple effect. Because I don't see me saving it, but I see what my teachings and what I want to bring to the earth lead to somebody else down the line taking over my plan. Because we gotta go for the guys underground. Our real enemy is not the ones we can see. It's the guys behind the scenes, the Nephilim, which we're gonna talk about, the reptiles, all them, those archons, those are our real problem. And we got to get rid of them. But we fighting amongst each other. We are, the human race is up under attack by another entity that want us gone. They want us, keep us enslaved. That's our enemy, and I want to take them down. But however, I'm not scared to tell you I'm here for the bread. Those dudes would disguise a whole entire cult that I'm your savior. It's all for the bread. And that's why every last single one of them got taken down. Brother Polite, RASHAD, JAMAL, Young Pharaoh, all those dudes got Nature Boy. They all do it for the bread. Every cult leader do it for the bread. Everybody do it for the bread, but they confuse y'all with spiritual stuff because a human is naturally made to look for guidance. We still looking for our parents, bro. We still want mommy and daddy. The want for mommy and daddy does not go nowhere. We just grow up and ignore it. We still want mommy and daddy. You still want your mommy and daddy, but you grow up, mom and daddy die, or you grow up and your parents become distant. You still looking for that father figure or that mother figure. Think about it, you do it at your job when you look up to somebody. I know a dude, he's 40 years old, he has a mentor. The mentor is nothing but a parent figure outside of your parents. So these guys are able to brainwash y'all so easily because the human is naturally looking for guidance and mommy and daddy. So these dudes become a fatherly figure towards y'all by going online and spitting out information that's not hard to find. Y'all, the information that Young Pharaoh, Brother Polite, even if you just sit down and do some thinking, you will come with these same answers. That's how I know y'all not smoking no good weed. Y'all weed ain't good. Because I remember when I used to smoke weed, I used to get answers. I remember I used to smoke weed, I seen a bird like living in his nest. I'm like, bro, he ain't working for nothing. Then I thought about it. I'm like, yo, why am I paying for fruit when it grow out the ground? Like, anything can grow out the ground. Like, why can't we grow our own fruit? Why we got to pay for fruit in there if I can grow it out? And what I said, everything on earth is free. It's supposed to be a paradise here, but we made it crazy. This is me smoking a blunt. I seen Eliseo Bishop, Nature Boy, on the channel like months later talking about this fruit we not supposed to be paying for. This is free from earth. I'm like, it's the passion in his voice that get y'all, and it be them with their shirt off naked looking like an African dude. Y'all love when y'all see a dude naked with beads and crystals on because you feel like they own something. They ain't owning nothing but to get the bread out of y'all. They live all regular. All them dudes live regular. One time I seen Young Pharaoh's talking that crazy stuff, and I seen him and this girl eating noodles. I'm like, this man mad woke eating noodles. I'm like, what the heck? Then I seen Nature Boy driving in the car. I'm like, bro, they just spit out this nonsense so y'all can follow them, but these dudes live regular, bro. They live regular, and y'all not smoking no good weed. Y'all not doing no good drugs. Y'all drugs is trash, and they actually water down the weed. Weed is supposed to be a God drug. Like when you smoke weed, you're supposed to tap into the frequencies. Drugs is supposed to get you out of your mind to tap into the frequencies. That's why all the old religions, all your old religious texts came from drugs. How y'all think they got those teachings when God talked to them? They were high on psychedelics. When you do your research, you will come up with this answer. I did the research. I researched it. Everybody from all your religious texts were high on drugs. Everybody in the past, all those religious cults would do drugs, psychedelics, and that's how they started talking to God. Y'all not doing no good drugs because y'all wouldn't know this information. You wouldn't have to go to Master Teacher and RASHAD, JAMAL if y'all just did good drugs. I did so many drugs, I got all the answers. I'm like, yo, this is where I learned all this stuff. I remember weed, dope, all that stuff got me right. Now, I'll say the only drug that don't really help you out is Percocets. Percocets don't get you nothing. I don't know, I had some spiritual awakenings on Percocets. Man, but weed is the best one. Anyways, don't RASHAD, JAMAL spit out information that any of us can find on the internet. It's on the internet. Bobby Hemmett talks about it. Dr. Phil Valentine talks about it. Jordan Maxwell talks about it. What's the other white dude name? I forgot his name, man. It's another old white man. He's talking about the Freemasons. Yo, there's so many books out there and guys who spit the information way better. You just gotta find them, right? And listen, those dudes all regurgitated that information and took y'all for it. And they did it by, it's a hustle. Why do you think when Brother Polite first came, you seen the ugly, right? The ugly drew you in with Brother Polite. The big lips, the big wide nose. He looked like an African face. He looked like an African. He had a little eye thing tattooed on his face. He was dressed in all black. He on the side of the street yelling. That's going to attract your attention. RASHAD JAMAL, stanking in his house, shirt off, dirty dreads. He got all the beads, and he's talking about some nonsense that anybody can find. What y'all do on your off day, y'all not researching. Your off day, I don't know what a regular person do. In my day, I'm studying every day. I'm back studying every day. I listen to so many. I listen to my boy Professor Shane right now, Jane. He taught that real, man. Like, I listen to him all day, like David Icke. You know what I'm saying? I listen to him a lot too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I read a lot of books, and then I come up with my own understanding. And then they still in my finesse. Yeah, I'm the first dude who came out last year. I said, don't go to the light. The light is evil. We're not supposed to be in the light. We're not supposed to be in the sun. We're supposed to be dead. That's where we're supposed to be. That's why we're dead a lot longer. This light thing is only here so we can spend time with the sun and the stars and give them meaning. Without us here, they have no meaning, no nothing. And I said, we're not supposed to be in the light. So when you die, don't go to the light. I said that last year. I popped an edible, and edibles will get you too high. I ate a whole edible, and I zoned out onto a fire. And I looked at the fire, and it was heat. I said, what gives off light and heat? The sun. The sun is fire and heat. What is hell? Hot. I'm like, bro, the sun evil. That's what I came up. I said, we only here to spend time with the sun. Think about it. We wake up when he wake up, go to sleep when he go down. It's all about spending time with the sun and the moon. I said, we are not supposed to be here. Don't go to the light. This year, last year, I didn't see nobody say that. I was the first dude to say on the internet. This year, I have seen several channels talking about don't go to the light. Several channels. I said, boy, everybody's stealing my finesse, bro. Like, I came up with that on my own. I didn't read no book. I think what probably gave me that was when I heard Bobby Hemmett first say, the dark is good, the light is evil. But far as not coming back, not going to the light, that was my own understanding. I came up with my own. I ain't read no book. That is something I came up with. Everybody else now using it now. It's not saying everybody. I'm just hearing it a lot more often. RASHAD JAMAL, Young Pharaoh, Brother Polite didn't even give y'all no finesse. They gave y'all regurgitated, recycled information that anybody can find this information. Anybody. And it's more on the internet now. What it was, I'm telling you, it's the sweat, the shirt off, the dirtiness. Y'all are attracted to that. And then it's the passion in these dudes' voice. If I took my shirt off and I became a character and I got some beads and crystals and I got some dirty, ugly ass black bitches with me behind me that's gonna just do whatever I say, walking around with their hair wrapped up, I look like a daggone king. I got some dumb bitches with me that's cooking, doing everything I say. I got I got my shirt off, I got my beads. Y'all gonna think I'm some African leader and y'all gonna get fooled by it. And all those dudes fell off because they did it for the wrong reasons. It had nothing to do with spiritual guidance. None of that. Them dudes wanted a check. They all want a check. I told y'all years ago when I was famous on YouTube, I met up with a few spiritual guys online, and we about to do a collab. When the cameras cut off, everybody started snorting cocaine. These are guys who vegans, drink water all day, exercise 7 days a week. Man, we sitting there talking. They cut the camera off. We talking about a bunch of God and life, and they invited me out. I go there. They cut the camera off. As soon as the camera come out, and then, woo! I'm like, what the fuck, y'all niggas ain't? They said, yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I'm like, bro, this is all a scam, bro. It's all y'all not really on that. None of them are really on that. And y'all seen it when these dudes got their bread, they bought Lamborghinis, they bought mansions. They didn't do none of that stuff like they said they was gonna do. As a true spiritual leader, would have tried to get his people right spiritually. But when y'all learn about religion, most of them is a scam. Got y'all donating to a spirit. But when God can't spend no money. Anyways, and y'all, another thing about RASHAD JAMAL, you can't find his case. His case don't pop up. You talk my boy Rance Dunbar, my boy Rance pop up. Sharker Dr. Real. Y'all pop up, what's it called? Rance pop up. Elijah Bishop case pop up. Michael Noah case pop up. That's Brother Polite, and that is Nature Boy. They cases pop up. RASHAD JAMAL White cases don't pop up. Every time I type his case in, articles pop up about it, but I don't get the case number. If you got the case number for RASHAD JAMAL's case of his charges, please send that to me, because I think this is all fake. You know what I'm saying? I think they want to propagate him up more to get more followers, and, you know, I don't know how you roll over and just take that charge. Oh, his mom, the baby mama lied on him. So if it's that easy to get a black man convicted, then why does it happen all the time? Them dudes really been molesting them kids. They really do. Anytime a dude's been a religious leader, y'all been reading for a long time. Every cult leader had issues with their genitalia. Every cult leader had an issue with their genitalia. It never fails. You go through all the history of them. All of them was messing around with younger women. So I'm going to put the past RASHAD JAMAL that he did that way. And he a weirdo. He had them dumb women in there. And ladies, stop. If you a dude with no kids, why you dating a girl with kids and raising her kids? That's weird. I never thought that was right. And then she got daughters, y'all around her daughters and stuff. That's weird as I don't know what. You know what I'm saying? I don't trust that. You know what I mean? She got daughters and you over there, man? Like, no. I'm so glad my baby mama ain't got no man now. I hate she had a boyfriend. Like, ew, you got this man around my daughter, man. What's wrong with you? Like, he live here? I'm glad my baby mama she knows she crazy and she knows she can't live with no man, so she has not moved a man in her house. I love that. And I don't think she ever will move a man in her house. I was the last man. She got turned off from that. Like, I'm not living with no man again. But, man, yeah, I want to talk about this RASHAD JAMAL situation. I do feel like all the spiritual leaders are scammers. Black folk, just do your own research. Y'all, these guys can be insightful, but I can give y'all some really good dudes y'all can listen to. My boy Professor Jane, my boy Rance Dunbar, Chakra Doctor. Let me start saying his name. This is my boy Chakra Doctor. Chakra Doctor is one of the most intelligent people ever, and he's real. You know what I'm saying? I would love for his Chakra Doctor, but Chakra Doctor, every time he started a channel, they attack him. People like, Dwayne, why he on your channel? I guess he's just safe over here. He started his own channel. They shadow ban him bad, like. And in between the Chakra Doctor, get y'all algorithms, man. Get y'all algorithms, get your YouTube algorithms, get your algorithms for life. Click the link in the bio. Get your life back in rhythm. The algorithms, you got to get them. They help my life. They shape them. I'm about to get them right now. I already got them. I'm about to read them right now. You know what I'm saying? They work. I'm telling y'all, they work. They didn't brought so much money in my life. Especially when I'm broke. Like, when I'm broke, I read them algorithms, or I just skim through them a little bit. And the call in. I'm about to do it today. I'm telling y'all, it works every time. Go to this chakradoctor.expo. It's in the link in the description box. Go there, click the link, get your algorithms, put my name in, and get 10% off. All right. I don't know if he even got that set up. Don't do that. But anyways, Chakra Doctor got some really good information, and he's legit. You know what I'm saying? He's a real guy. I know him for 5 years now. 4 years now. Always been real. I've seen he's a real person. You know what I'm saying? He ain't on that crazy stuff everybody else on. You know what I mean? But if y'all want information, there's plenty of better sources. RASHAD JAMAL was a scam. And seeing him on 607 is another shocker, because we got to do a blog on 607 because him and Ava are raising something called, it was an old psych ward turned to an apartment complex. And he said that they were going crazy. And guess what? The phone number to this psych ward is like 666 something. I'm going to do a video on it. We'll react to it. Because I need to react to that clip of Verb and 607 Because 607 be doing mad voodoo. But, yeah, man, seeing RASHAD JAMAL on 607 channel let me know that he's a plant and they trying to clear his name. Talking about, I believe he's innocent. I don't believe that man innocent, bro. No woman could, like, it's like a girl right now saying, oh, he touched my child. No woman could pin that on me right now. Like, boy, I kill that case. Man, I kill that case. Oh my Lord, man. Then I got a good lawyer too. I don't be around women kids. Bro, when I talk to a girl, when I was talking to women like that and the girl had kids, I would remove myself from that. They child trying to play with me, I'd be mean, man. Back up. They like, look at this. And her kid was like, hey, look at what I drew. I'm like, man, that's my damn face. I'd be nice to him when his mama around, but as soon as mama be away, I'm like, man, get that fuck away from me, nigga. Especially, I know when I was a little girl, I bought up her color. She said, look. I said, that's nice. She walked away. Then she cried. I don't be around people with kids, bro. They can never put a case like that on me, because I know for a fact I don't like other people with kids. I don't like kids besides my own. I think it's weird seeing a man babysit kids that ain't his. I still think it's weird seeing stepdaddies. My son got a stepdaddy. I'm always gonna feel this way. It's weird that, I mean, him being in my son's life since my son was a toddler, so that's different. He was there because he didn't think I was gonna be with my son. I was gonna be with my son's life, but he seen his mama. She just happened to have a newborn. It's just like this. You see a young girl, she got a newborn. The daddy ain't with her, but he still take care of the kid. I mean, you would be with her. You know what I'm saying? And he been in my son's life for years. He's still in my son's life. I don't consider him weird. You know, he like an exception because he was there from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? And he just, you know, he met a chick. She was single. You know what I'm saying? He stepped. Well, I don't know if he knew I was gonna be there or not, but he still. I always bought it for my son, but he still had to be there. But if you meet a chick, she got like an 8-year-old, that's weird. Like she got an 8-year-old, you trying to be that daddy to that kid. Well, that's weird as I don't know what. I don't be around people's kids. Nobody can put a child charge on me, period. That can never happen. And then I fight that tooth and nail. Mama, we gotta pay these lawyers. You gotta put your house up for mortgage, mama. I'm sorry. Daddy, I need 1,000. Sister, I need 1,000 from everybody. I'm gonna fight this to the end. I'm not about to roll over and take that. I'm not about to just take that. Brother Polite just took that because he knew he was guilty. RASHAD JAMAL just took that because he knew he was guilty, bro. Oh, they testified, had the daughter lie in court. Man, you really did that, man. You really did that. And then, to avoid that, don't date girls with kids. Just don't be a dummy. I keep telling y'all dudes, stop trying to be stepdaddy out here. Y'all gonna meet a girl with kids, and then if you meet a girl with kids, don't be around the kid. It's simple. Like when I meet a girl with kids, I'm not trying to be their daddy. I don't want nothing to do with your child. Nothing. But see, these women be looking for a baby daddy, so they dupe y'all into, oh, if you can't accept my child, then you can't be with me. Let her be alone. It's clear that the other daddy didn't want to be with him, because a woman should know that's your responsibility. And his father, you shouldn't put that on me because I'm in the life. Don't call me for nothing about the child. Now, if I want to smash on the mama, yeah, I'll buy the kid something, but I ain't about to spend time with him. Can I get $50 for Jordan shoes? Here, baby, it's $50 for Jordan shoes. Get the neck. You know what I'm saying? Get the neck. Here, baby, here that 50. Here that 50, baby. Thank you, daddy. Thank you. Yeah, man. Yeah, pull your hair back. There you go. Let me put the seat back. There you go. Yep. Come here. That's what I'll do. Yeah, I'll give you some bread for that kid. I ain't trying to be his daddy, though. Can you take him to his baseball game? No, I'm busy right now. I gotta go build a house. Make up something. Can you take Jordan can you play basketball with Jordan? He needs a man in his life. Where his granddaddy at? Where his uncle? Don't you gotta do that work you work with? That's not my job to be his father, and she can't respect that. Then go find another woman, man. That's why I don't date. If I would advise dudes, if you date a girl with a kid, you can date her, but don't try to be in the kid's life. Now, if the kid like a newborn, and you really feeling this girl, cool, y'all gonna be together, cool. I still wouldn't do it, because if it wasn't for me, Buddy wouldn't have he wouldn't have a relationship with my son. The dude who's in my son's life, I still let him see my son. The mama stopped. I said he can still see my son. I got full custody of him. But what if you get attached to a kid and the mama say you can't have nothing to do with him? You really can't do nothing because you have no rights. That's why I keep telling y'all, stop being stepdaddy. Stop being stepdaddy, bro. You have 0 rights to a kid. You doing all that for him. You might love him, but that kid ain't gonna rock. Then that kid gonna turn 18, and then they gonna rock their parent anyway. In the end, they gonna still love their parent. But y'all don't be no stepdaddy out here. There's no way a woman could put child charges on me, period, because that can never happen. I'm never around. I know for a fact I'm never around nobody else's kids. I hate your kids. Facts. I want nothing to do with your ugly children. I can't stand them. I hate your kids. Please don't ever have. I would never be around a woman's kids, bro. Never. I would never. I remember one time a girl like, hey, can you pick my kids up because these boys need to work? Hell no, I won't be around these motherfucking dirty ass. No, I won't be around little boys, man. No, hell no. Where their daddy at? Their daddy in their life. No. Heck no. Now, if I'm busting on the mama and the kids need some clothes and I want to continue busting on the mom, then yeah, but if I don't care to bust on mama no more, guess what? Man, them kids, and where they daddy at? I'm not buying them kids. Ain't buying them nothing. Them kids. I'm about to buy them kids something. Man, them kids. I'm not buying them up kids nothing. Them kids, you in the dirty house you got. Oh my God, lose my number. I don't need a broke nigga. Ah, get a job. Get a job. All them kids can't raise them. Get a job. Dirty. No. Hell no. Hell no. Can't never put no charge on me. Y'all dudes want to date girls with kids because girls with kids are a little more lenient because they like, oh my God, he's a dad to my child. And y'all trying to get some easy puss. Lames. Don't date no girl with no, if she got kids, be in the kid, date her, but don't try to be no daddy. It's plain and simple. Can you babysit Jordan? No, I can't babysit this bitch ass nigga. No. I gotta go beat up somebody. I gotta scrap. I gotta fade. I gotta go catch. I got something very important to do. I gotta goon off. I got better things to do than watch your kid. But hey, that's all I gotta say, man. This boy don't claim TV. Up, let's be safe. I'm out.